I actually visited the 100 Famous Views of Edo painted by Hiroshige Ando, one of my favorite artists, to see what the scene looks like today. The Kanasugibashi Bridge and Shibaura Inlet in 080 is a view from near today's Daiichi Keihin Kanasugibashi Bridge, looking almost northeast-east toward the sea. At the time of Hiroshige, the ocean was immediately visible from this bridge. First, please check Applemap to see where this picture was drawn from. Kanasugibashi Bridge is located southwest of JR Hamamatsucho Station, where today's Daiichi Keihin and the old Tokaido cross over the Furukawa River. The red gradient is Hiroshige's point of view, and a map of the time is also shown. The large red area is Zojuji Temple, and the white area is the samurai residences. The gray area here is the Ukiyo-e area, where the townspeople lived. South of Kanasugibashi Bridge is Kanasugi, around today's Shiba-1-chome, and south of Kanasugibashi Bridge, across a small creek, is Hanshiba, around today's Shiba-4-chome. When Tokugawa Ieyasu came to Edo in 1590, these two villages were small villages facing the sea where about 10 fishermen lived. Later, these fishermen saved Ieyasu's pleasure boat from running aground in the Edo harbor, and as a reward, Ieyasu gave them permission to catch fish anywhere in Japan. In addition, the sea around here has long been a rich fishing ground for shellfish, eels, Shiba shrimp, flounder, and black sea bream, and the fish market here developed and was nicknamed Tsukuba by the common people of Edo. The map is slightly raised to show the area to the south. That is where the famous Rakugo story Shibahama was born. Katsu, a fishmonger, is a skilled but alcoholic, and lives a life of poverty, making mistakes all the time. His wife wakes him up early that morning, and he goes to the beach at Shibahama and picks up a leather wallet containing a large sum of money. The next day, his wife tells him that he did not pick up the wallet and that he must have been dreaming. 3 years later, he has a store on the main street and his life is stable. On New Year's Eve, while listening to the bells of Zojuji Temple, his wife tells him that she really did pick up the wallet 3 years ago. The synopsis goes like this: but this Katsu lived around Kanasugi, and the place where he picks up the wallet is the beach of Hanshiba, around what is now Shiba-4-chome. The area around today's JR line is already the sea, and this area was a beautiful sandy beach called Sahama in the Edo period, where fishermen used to dry their nets. Now, let us actually take a closer look at Hiroshige's painting. Various things are being displayed in the sky, but on the bridge, a group of lecturers are passing each other on their way to the Oshiki ceremony and another group of lecturers are returning home after visiting the ceremony. Oshiki is a festival held on October 13th, the anniversary of Nichiren's death. The group in the foreground is a group of lecturers about to head for the Oshiki, and they are heading in the right direction with the brown tenuge on the left, called tamaniki, and the blue tenuge on the right. A red banner with the theme written on it is also fluttering under the umbrella and hanging down with a crest of Tachibana on the well representing Nichiren sect on the right side of the umbrella. The words Minobu-san, the head temple of Nichiren sect, can also be seen. The group in yellow hats on the ocean side is a group returning to Edo City to the left after the ko. They are crossing the bridge while chanting the Buddhist chant and rhythmically beating the hak no teiko, drum of the Uchiwa. This area is very Nichiren shu, and you can almost hear the sound. If you cross the Kanasugibashi Bridge and continue further south on the Tokaido, over Yatsuyama and along what is now Ikegami-dori, you will reach Ikegami Honmonji Temple, the place where the founder Nichiren died. Hiroshige also depicted the Oshiki ceremony at this temple. This ceremony is still held today, and tourists from all over the country flock to the Mantokuiao memorial service for many lanterns, held on the eve of the festival. In addition, please take a look at the painting on the right, the Kanasugi Bridge, which I found painted by Honan Tsukioka in the exact same composition as Hiroshige. It's just a group of lecturers in a daimyo's procession. I actually went to this location. The picture is confusing because of the Metropolitan Expressway passing above. This is a view from a little closer to the north. In front of you is National Route 15, Daiichi Keihin. The Metropolitan Expressway loop line passes above to the right, and the Hamamatsucho Junction is just ahead. The building with the red radio tower in front is the Tokyo Gas Head Office building. Looking toward Daimon and Shimbashi from Kanasugi Bridge. This is a view from Kanasugibashi Bridge toward Shiba-to-chon. At the far end of the building is the Satsuma Domain Warehouse where Keisho Ukatsu and Takamori Seigo met at the end of the Edo period and decided to open the Edo Castle without bloodshed. Looking upstream of the Furukawa River from Kanasugibashi Bridge, you can see this. The upstream bridge you can see is the Shogun Bridge, and if you continue upstream, from the Azabu-Juban, Hiru, and Shibuya Station area, the river is renamed the Shibuya River and is mostly a culvert, reaching the Shinjuku-Gion area via Harajuku Cat Street. I tried to fit the current photo into Hiroshige's painting. It is a very boring picture, as you cannot see far into the distance. Even at that time, Kanasugibashi Bridge here was not a famous place of interest, but merely one of the bridges on the Tokaido. It was also omitted from Edo Mishosu, a compilation of famous places in Edo that was compiled in considerable detail. This painting was published in July of 1853, so there are still many days until the Nichiren Zoshiki ceremony in October. A possible explanation is that the painting was commissioned by Ikegami Honmonji Temple. The artist may have been calling for people to come and see the rhythmic uchiwa drumming and the Manto Kuayo, Buddhist lantern offering on the eve of the ceremony. Furthermore, since the time of the festival was marked by political unrest, the red banner in the center of the painting may have been a wish for everyone to chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo and go to paradise in peace. Perhaps his wish was answered, for 10 years after Hiroshige painted this picture, the castle of Edo was conquered without bloodshed.